Slip Jab.
This is Emmanuel for slipjab.com. I'm here at the Fear the Fighter gym in Kitchener. Tell me who I got with me.
You're talking to Dan Forman, and I'm here with Fear the Fighter, and #1 company in my eyes. I love this place, changed my life, and that's that, man.
Amazing, amazing. So tell me about your journey, man, because everybody has their own unique way of getting into MMA. Well, what struck you about it? How'd you fall in love with this?
Well, very first day I've ever seen this UFC was Royce Gracie's very first fight. But the very first fight was the big Chinese guy going against the big white guy. When his toe kicked him in the face and his tooth flew across the room. That's when they did the slow motion on that. I'm like, is this really real? Is this real? And then when Royce Gracie came up, I made a bet with my father, $20. I'm like, I bet you that little guy's gonna win because I know Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. As you know, I studied when I was a kid, and then I fell in love with. I've always loved Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and Royce Gracie, I fell in love with him as soon as he won. As soon as I see he's the man. Yeah. And then when I came, off topic, and then when I came down here to this gym, Fear the Fighter, there was no fighting class. Like, I seen the gyms around here, I didn't like them. Yeah. Like, I don't like karate, and this is like the real deal MMA training. That's what you want to learn, man.
Yeah.
Like, you want to learn that, man. You want to learn Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, Muay Thai, boxing. You get it all in one facility. So you can have it, you can learn it. Ground game, upper game, that's the way, it's so true, right?
Sure.
That's the way I look at it. So when I came to this gym here, and I looked at Kyle Postman, I watched him train here, and he's training guys. He's only 170 pounds, and I was watching this guy train guys that are like 400 pounds, 6'8", and he's just destroying them. Like, I'm like, man, how's this guy doing this, man? And then I went and I did a roll with him, and I was like 320 pounds, and I had nothing. Like, this guy just destroyed me like that. I just wanted to see what it was like, because I haven't done it in years. I fell in love, man. Fell in love the very first day. I was here the very next day, and I've been here for about 12 months. I've lost 96 pounds. 96 pounds. I'm 224 pounds. So
amazing. Man, I heard you say that this whole Fear the Fighter and MMA saved your life.
It did.
I feel like it did.
It did, actually. It really did save my life. I was actually, I'm not gonna lie to you, I was in the drugs. I was in the drug life since I was like 16 years old. I'm 34 now. I had bad friends my whole life. Every single one of those guys that I've ever hung out with, every single one of them are in the penitentiary right now. And I would be there if I didn't stop what I was doing. I lost every one of those guys who had so-called friends, but some of them seen what I'm doing now, and they think I'm an inspiration, and they should say, they keep it up. But back in the day, they were pricks to me, and they didn't give a shit about. They don't care about nothing. Once you got money, then that's that, right? Once you got cash in your hand, $1,000, $2,000, you're your friends, man. You know what I mean? It was a shitty life. I got so sick and tired of it, and I came down here, and Kyle talked to me, man. He's like, dude, just I was still doing cocaine and drinking all the time, and I had enough of it, man. I snapped, and I said, how can I do this? Go training, lie to my trainer, and tell him that I'm not partying still, but I really am. But I quit everything, man. I stopped. I'm like, listen, I can't. I'm not break down, right? Yeah. But at the same time, it made me feel like, man, okay, if I can do this, get off this shit. Yeah. All my friends are still doing it. Yeah. They are all still doing it, but I don't look at them in any bad way. I tell them to stop, but who am I to tell them to? But I tell them to come train with me every day. But who am I to tell them to stop? But I want them to come with me, and like, I'm the only one out of all my friends that train. And Kenan knows me, man. He knows I'm I'm a good guy when it comes down to But the MMA thing, it literally saved my life. It's either that or selling drugs, man. Keep selling drugs and keep snorting and smoking shit, man. And it's not a lifestyle.
Because anybody knows anything about that lifestyle, they know it's damn near impossible to leave.
10 grand a month, 10 grand a week. Yeah. Just to let you guys know, that's what it costs for a drug habit. So good luck.
It's damn near impossible to leave.
Worst time of my life, but this man, Kyle, and this gym, Fear the Fighter, changed my life. It literally changed my life. If it can change me, I swear to God, it can change you. There's no questions asked. It's a guaranteed thing. A guaranteed thing. If you come here and you come to the gym and you want to train, if somebody's not focused hard enough with you, come and talk to me, and I can guarantee you we'll put our 110% focus into you. There's no way. It's one big fan, man. Like, that's the way they treated me here, and I fell in love.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna let them down.
Amazing.
I don't want to let them down, man. I just don't ever want to do that, man. It's back in my head, like, so you go train for a year, lose 86 pounds, and then quit, and then go back to where I started. There's no way that's happening. I went from size 50 jeans to size 36 jeans. You know, like, my whole entire family loves me now. I talk to my mom. Like, I haven't talked to my mom in 12 years, man. When I talk to her, she's like, I'm proud of you. You're like, those words, I've never heard those words since I was a kid, man. Yeah. You know, it's the greatest feeling, man.
It's amazing.
I know, I love it. Yeah.
So talk to me about your fighting style. What aspects of the game do you love? What kind of stuff are you really into?
My favorite of all time is Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
I hear that.
It's just like, I'm a big guy. I'm 224 pounds, 6'5". So like, when you're in the cage and you're on your stand-up game, you know, like, I know how to throw punches and kicks and stuff, but what I really like to do is take the guy to the ground. You have control. So you have, I breathe better.
Yeah.
I have more control. I don't care if you're on top of me. I'd rather you on top of me. That's just the way it is.
Full guard.
You know, like, I love it, man.
Yeah.
It's like chess to me.
Yeah.
It's like a game. I used to play freaking Black Ops and video games. This is my new video game.
Yeah.
I don't care nothing. I haven't played a video game since I came to this gym.
It's crazy.
And I was a die-hard Black Ops 2 freaking freak, man. I had like I was so bad into that video game, like, playing every single day for like 13 hours, not doing nothing. Came here. I don't even own it. I don't have it.
Yeah.
It's gone, man. So,
yeah. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, man, it's really
my
like
favorite.
what you were saying about chest.
It's the best workout in my eyes. So if you want, like, if you're an angry person, like a very angry person, and you got high stress levels, and you're always thinking all the time, thinking. Let's just say you're thinking about a bad girl, man.
Yeah.
Or you're thinking like your girlfriend's cheating on you or something, man. You got anything on your mind, man. Come to jiu-jitsu. Just roll the hell out of somebody, man. It will really, once you roll with that person, as soon as you start rolling, everything goes out the door. You don't think about nothing about how this is going to happen, this fight. But everyone can tell, anyone who's ever done Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu will tell you it's an amazing sport. I love it. It's the best thing that's ever happened to me, man. I love it, man.
That's cool.
I love it. It's my favorite thing that's ever happened to me, man. Like, I went out and got 3 gis. Like, I got the Hayabusa, I got the gameness, you know, like Chad Elliott, he got me into this too. Andy Dow, God love him, man. These 3 guys, Andy Dow, Chad Elliott, and Kyle Post, are like real fam, man.
That's awesome.
I love them. These guys, like, at first, they didn't want Chad. He was very iffy about me. He's like, that guy, man. He looks like a troublemaker. Blah blah blah. But you know, like, I stuck around and showed him that I ain't no asshole or a prick that walks all over people. Because I'm not that person. People like get intimidated with tattoos. Well, I'm not that intimidated person. You come up to me, I'm like, hey man, how are you? You know what I mean? I'm not that dickhead, man. So that's why they like me, and I stuck with them, and all the kids love me here. So it's fun here, man.
Tell me about that T-shirt. It's a crazy T-shirt.
Yeah, Fear the Fighter, Germany. This is it's called a Bloodline. David McDessie, the owner of Fear the Fighter. I guess the story when he came out, he had a shirt. He had the shirt for his brother on his walkout tee, and it blew up over one night. Just massively blew up, and it's international. And when I went on the computer, Chad was telling me all about the T-shirts of like different styles they have. Like, you get your bloodline, that means like your background. So whatever your background is, they can print up a shirt for you. So it's amazing. Like, and I'm pretty sure after you buy 5 T-shirts, you can design your own T-shirt, have your own name on your shirt. So it's pretty fun for kids and family. You know what I mean? They get around to doing that. But Chad gave me the opportunity to sell the clothing line here in Kitchener, to have the distribution sales or the distribution deal. So I took it and I talked to David McDessie and he gave me the opportunity. So we went with it. Went down to Quebec and met a couple guys down there. I told them about the idea, and they're so excited about it. And I got them in the loophole. Now they're just about 20,000 units.
Amazing.
So everything's going in motion and slowly. But I'm gonna take care of this clothing line 110%. That's my goal. What I want to do is open up a store here in Kitchener, Waterloo, but a big one. And I want to have a store where you can have all the sponsorships of the name fightings, like Slip Jab. You can have Slip Jab, Slot. You can have Fear the Fighter slot. You can have Tap Out slots. You can have all their own the name. But I want to have the store that has, it's like an international store of all the MMA gear. You know what I mean? That's what I want to have. Amazing. Everyone can have their own stuff and pick their own thing. Why not? That's the way I look at it. That's what I want to do. And that and continue training here. And one day, what if? What if I got a break, man? Because I do train hard. I train every day. I've lost, like I said, I've lost 96 pounds. Like I'm getting there, man.
That's it. You got to my next question, man. What does the next 5 years look like for you, man?
Next 5 years, every single day training. What the next 5 years is going to bring is I'm going to open up my store, guaranteed. 110%. I'm going to open up this clothing store, and I want to have all the MMA. It's not just the clothing what I want in there. I want the MMA gear in there. I want the top top end gears, but I'm going to do it at the lowest cost. So whatever you see, Hayabusa and Fear the Fighter and all the clothing, when you see it online for like $39.95, no, it's not going to be $39.95 with me. Guaranteed.
Amazing.
Guaranteed.
Amazing. So give me some shout outs, man. Tell me who you wanna.
I got a big shout out right now, Kyle Post. Kyle Post, come here, man. Come here, buddy. This guy here has changed my life, 110%. If it wasn't for this guy, I wouldn't be nowhere, because this guy keeps on me. This is my man right here. This guy here has changed my life, man. 110%. I'm with him to the day I die, forever, ever. This guy's an amazing person. He teaches the kids here. He's just an amazing person, man. So I followed him, and I won't ever let him down. And Chad Elliott introduced me to the clothing line, biggest man, but this guy here. This guy's the man, man.
Amazing.
He's an amazing fighter. Kyle Post, he's a pro fighter. Like the guy, he's the only one. He's one of the trainers. So if you're like, I can't do this, I don't want to do this, he's the guy. He won't make you do it. You're doing it. He doesn't sit there and be like, okay, I'm not doing this today. No, he does it, man. He'll be like, he talks to you. You know what I mean? He doesn't sit there and, but he's the man. And another big shout outs I got to, like I said, Chad Elliott, Andy Dow. We got a guy here, Andrew Words Martin. He's a rapper. He got signed by Fear the Fighter. I'd like to give a big shout out to him. He's doing his thing. He's got a big music thing coming out with, he's the first rapper signed for Fear the Fighter.
Amazing.
I got another big shout out. My mother and my dad love you guys to death. My sister just had a baby. My twin brother Dean. Love you guys, and this Fear the Family life is my family for life. It's the number one thing. I'll never quit as long as I live.
Thanks so much, man. That's amazing. We really appreciate it.
Thank you, man.
Slip Jab.